Hello, you amazing hackers. Hope you're all doing well today. Recently, we released a video with 5 reasons why it's probably not a good idea to become a professional bug bounty hunter full time. Today, we're going to talk about a few reasons why you would want to become a full time bug bounty hunter. So let's get right into it, shall we? Starting with number 5, we have you get to get paid for doing research that you love doing. Now, that's something really important to me because working is going to involve a whole lot of years. You're not going to retire until you're at least like 65, maybe 70 even in some countries, and you're going to have to make some money in that time for your retirement. So you better spend that time doing things that you like and that you actually enjoy doing instead of doing things that you don't really enjoy. So that's why I really like doing my bug bounty hunting, because I get to pick what I want and I get to get paid for the research that I do, if I find valuable bugs, that is, of course. So that's a really important if. Now on to number 4, which is you get paid according to your skill level. That's also really important to me because if there's any test of skill level, it's bug bounty hunting for me. You really have to be high impactful, and you have to find the proper target. You have to have the right skill set to do bug bounty hunting, but you get paid according to your skill level. If you are good enough, you do get those big vulnerable bugs, and there is a whole lot to find on the internet still, but you cannot just go and look for existing lists of vulnerabilities. You have to be a bit creative and you have to start thinking on yourself. So that's part of your skill set, of course, and you also have to find the right targets. That's also a big part of your skill set. So that brings us right on to number 3, which is you can work anytime and anywhere. That's a big advantage for me because if you want, you can just open up your laptop, open up your cell phone, even if you're a little bit into mobile pen testing. I mean, I can do some mobile pen testing on my cell phone using reflected cross-site scripting or just some simple attack vectors. So pretty much anywhere you have an internet connection and you have a computer nearby, you can do your penetration testing. Now that being said, you'll have to push yourself to do it because there are going to be times where you don't have any motivation for doing bug bounty hunting. But then it's up to you to, of course, push yourself into that mode again. And it's going to be even harder when you're at home all of the time because you have all of these distractions at home, and you're going to have to be able to set up a room where you can fully focus on what you want to do. That's very important. Now on to number 2, which is you get to pick your own path. I'm really like cross-site scripting. I like broken access control. I like XXE and that kind of stuff. But that's pretty much web testing only. So you have bug bounty testers that go for mobile. You have bug bounty testers that try to hack networks. You have all these different types of paths that you can pick, and you get to pick your own path because if you're bored with what you're currently doing, you get to go way deeper. And it really matches what you are capable of as well, because not everybody is, of course, capable of reaching the same levels. Not everybody gets the same opportunities. So that's obvious, but you get to, in bug bounty hunting, you get to be your own director. You get to choose which path you take. Now, that brings us right on to number 1 for me, which is the sky is the limit. If you are good enough, and that's a really important thing to notice, guys. Not everybody is good enough, not even close to everybody is good enough, but if you are, you can get a whole lot of money. So that's, of course, everybody knows that you can get the big bucks from Google and that kind of stuff. You can also get it from Tesla, but those targets are super hardened. They have super strict safety regulations in place. They have all that kind of stuff to prevent them from introducing vulnerabilities. So you have to be really good and really know what you're doing. Now, the advantage that you have as a bug bounty hunter is that you are free to explore whatever you want and that you have your scope that you need to be kept to, of course. But if you don't like your scope, you just pick a different program. If you're a penetration tester, you have to do your penetration tests. That's really different from when you're a bug bounty hunter. With all that being said, there are many advantages, but there are many more disadvantages to this. Being a full-time bug bounty hunter is super stressful. Again, if you haven't watched my previous video, it will be in the description below. Go watch it because it's super important. And I would really advise against being a full-time bug bounty hunter unless you really know what you're doing. And that's very important. And I don't say this lightly. be mindful of what you do. Look ahead, be sure that you have what it takes to cover the bills, because that's super important. Sorry for this warning, guys, but I think it's very important that you don't live in an illusion where you think that you can easily make a lot of money doing bug bounties. Nothing is easy. If it's too good to be true, if it sounds too good to be true, it is. So that's my final advice for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed these videos, and I hope I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.